How many decisions have you already made this morning? What to wear, what to eat, whether to send that text, whether to respond to a comment. Whether to speak up or stay quiet. And here's the real question. Why do we put so much pressure on choices that were never meant to carry that weight? Good morning and welcome to Sun Up Conversations. I'm Mike Mustain, and this channel is about starting the day grounded, reflective, just a little more intentional. No noise, no drama, just thoughtful conversations to help us live better, think clearer, and move through the day with purpose. Today I want to talk about something we all do. We overthink everyday decisions. Not the life or death ones, not major career moves, the small ones, the quiet ones, the ones that shape our mood, our relationships, and the direction of our day. First, let's talk about the pressure we add that was never there. Sometimes the stress isn't the decision itself, it's the story we attach to it. Should I say something? If I do, will they misunderstand me? If I don't, will they think I'm weak? Should I rest today? If I do, am I being lazy? If I don't, am I burning myself out? We take small moments and turn them into courtroom trials in our heads. But not every decision needs a verdict. Some just need honesty. What's the honest thing to do right now? Not the impressive thing, not the dramatic thing, just the honest thing. Most of the time, that answer comes quickly. It's the overwhelming that comes later. Number 2, when to speak and when to pause. You know, there's power in words, but there's also power in silence. We overthink whether to respond to that email, whether to comment back, whether to defend ourselves. And here's something I've learned. If your heart rate is up, wait. If your emotions are high, pause. Clarity rarely shouts, it usually whispers. Sometimes the best decision is not to react immediately, not because you're weak, but because you're steady. And steadiness wins more than impulsiveness ever will. Number 3, letting go of what doesn't need managing. You know, some decisions aren't about actions, they're about release. Should I keep replaying that conversation? Should I carry that criticism into the afternoon? Should I keep trying to fix something that isn't mine to fix? We overthink things that were meant to be let go, but not every misunderstanding needs correction. Not every opinion needs a response. Not every tension needs your energy. Sometimes the wisest decision is simply this: let it go. That kind of choice shapes your day more than you realize. If this conversation is helping you breathe a little easier this morning, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Sun Up Conversations. It helps more people find a calm start to their day, and I truly appreciate every single one of you who shows up here regularly. And if you're willing, drop a comment below. What's one small decision you tend to overthink? Let's learn from each other. The myth of the perfect choice, number 4. We've been conditioned to think there's always a perfect decision, the perfect response, the perfect timing, the perfect words. But most daily decisions aren't about perfection. They're about direction. Did I move toward patience or frustration? Toward honesty or avoidance? Toward peace or pressure? You don't need to get every small choice exactly right. You just need to move generally in the right direction. Consistency matters more than precision. Number 5, calm is a decision too. Here's something we don't say often enough. Calm is a choice. Not always easy, but available. You can choose not to escalate. You can choose not to assume the worst. You can choose not to borrow trouble from tomorrow. But that doesn't mean you ignore responsibility. It just means you don't let small decisions carry emotional weight that they never were designed to hold. Some days don't need strategy. They just need steadiness. Finally, Number 6, a morning reset. So here's your simple reset for today. When a small decision comes up, pause. Ask yourself this: is this a moment that needs pressure or honesty? Most of the time, the answer is simple. Say the kind thing, do the steady thing, let go of the unnecessary thing and move on. That's how peaceful days are built, one quiet decision at a time. If this conversation added something positive to your morning, I'd appreciate it if you'd like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who tends to overthink like the rest of us. This is Sun Up Conversations. Have a great day. Have an honest day. We hope to see you again soon. Take care.